Hello everybody, with the new comic called Ultimate Spider-Man that has just came out, there are many things to expect. I will explain everything and share some predictions to the upcoming future of this comic. Firstly, we see an adult Peter Parker with 2 kids, and he works out his relationship with Mary Jane. And apparently he is not Spider-Man yet. We will talk about that soon. We then see Uncle Ben alive and well. He is still working. Now this is weird, because Uncle Ben in every form in Spider-Man comics, movies, etc. is always dead. But that is something we will answer soon. Peter Parker is worried about Uncle Ben. His parents died when he was 15. He went through a hard time at that age, even understanding his parents since he was old enough to know. Unlike many variants of Peter Parker that had their parents die at a young age, when going through the comic, we see a board of people who have died. Names like May Parker, Marco Paz, Emily Osborn, and Norman Osborn, etc. Most of the names written don't make any sense. Emily Osborn's death makes sense, but why Norman and May so early? We also see a sad Harry Osborn, that is not yet friends with Peter Parker giving a speech. And we all know that Norman is the Green Goblin, so this must mean that Harry will take the Goblin's role pretty soon. We also know that Norman is the president of New York. But Harry isn't president material. But who is? You guessed it. Wilson Fisk. Wilson Fisk is in fact evil. But he is perfect for this role. He is highly intelligent and skilled in corrupting others, which will make him a very efficient villain in the upcoming issues in the comic. Another thing that happened, Jonah and Uncle Ben quit their jobs and started a new business. Apparently Peter still wants the Bugle, but they might fire him. And this is where another villain might be born. If Peter Parker gets fired, he might work in the lab and work with Dr. Otto Octavius, and work with him to create octopus-like arms. Now, going back to a serious question, why is Uncle Ben alive, and how has Peter not been bit? Well, Peter Parker was supposed to be bit 20 years ago. But he didn't. Now that he didn't get bit, Spider-Man was never a thing in his universe, and Uncle Ben is still alive because of this. Since he didn't get bit, many events were disrupted and changed. In Across the Spider-Verse we see Peter B. Parker say that,
"Let it play out?"
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here, Miles.
So basically, if not for Uncle Ben's death, Spider-Man would have no meaning. Uncle Ben is still alive. Tony Stark then gives Peter the chance to become Spider-Man, not knowing that Uncle Ben would die. And that's all my predictions. This comic was great and I hope all the other issues are amazing too.